Hey, comic book enthusiasts! Welcome to another episode of New Comic Wednesdays on Thursday. Hey, you know what? I worked all day. It takes forever to upload these things, so deal with it. So, what did I pick up this week? I picked up 3 comics. I picked up Miss Marvel, number 30, and Man of Steel, number 1, and No Justice, number 4. And I'm going to do a full review of No Justice in a couple days, the whole series together. But I will mention a couple things about it today. So let's start with Miss Marvel, number 30, excuse me. Everything's number 1, sorry. And it's by the usual gang, G. Willow Wilson and Nico Leon doing the art. And this is wonderful. I really do like this issue. They have been focusing for a couple of issues on her relationship status, like she's now a new aunt, and she's been kind of like trying to decide if she wanted to get involved with this new superhero named Red Dagger, who is from her home, like ancestral country, but he's been in town, you know, kind of just hanging out. And she actually had, last issue she had her first kiss with him. But meanwhile, you know, she's been thinking about the fact that Bruno's back in town from Wakanda, and all that's going on. And meanwhile, this bitchy mean girl who showed up last issue apparently is one of her previous villains, Doc X, in disguise. For those of you who don't know Doc X is a living computer program designed to be the ultimate troll, and it kind of gains sentience. Kind of the perfect villain for our times, and he was long thought destroyed, but you know, it's back, I should say. And you think that's kind of gonna go on for a while, but no. Doc X had this plan to like set a whole bunch of people up at this dance that she or it kind of designed, and Miss Marvel shows up with Red Dagger and kicks its ass, and it's actually really kind of like lovely ending because the dance actually does give everyone a chance to kind of like talk and get to know each other, and actually ends on a really nice note. Next issue is issue 31, and they're celebrating 50 issues! Marvel, you and your renumbering. Anyway, this issue is wonderful. I really do. You can actually pick this one up by itself. But, you know, it might be enhanced by picking up the previous issue, issue 29. This one is really wonderful. The art's gorgeous. Characters are just adorable, and I love them. This is one of my favorite titles, you know, I pick up each month. This issue is 5 out of 5 Ram Chips. Go pick it up. Let's go over to a couple books. I'm going to briefly talk about No Justice by, let's see, by Scott Snyder, and who else are these other guys? They're really good, talented artists. I deserve a mention, damn it. James Trinon and Joshua Williamson. And let's see, everything's kind of like tied up. All hell's breaking loose. They have no Brainiac. Brainiac 2.0 looks like he's going to be picking up where his father left off. All seems lost. And, well, of course, you know how these things go. They find a way. And DC tends to enjoy setting up the new Justice League series that they're really, like, you know, trying to really sell by doing a initial, like, mini-series to really kind of, like, sell the team and put the team together. And this is no different than that. This one's really nicely done. Kind of plays off of what Scott Snyder did with the Dark Metal universe thing that I didn't read, but I know it happened. And the art is just absolutely gorgeous. I really love the coloring on this miniseries. Really dig this one. I'm going to give this individual issue probably 4 Ram Chips out of 5. And I'll talk about the whole miniseries in a couple days in a full video. Alright, now, hey, there's another, hey, forget that old weekly miniseries. Here's a new one. Brian Michael Bendis, you know that guy. He's finally over at DC, and he's writing Superman. And he's got, let's see, who's doing this? Ivan Reis doing the art. And let's see, we're picking up, now, the previews have kind of let this go, but there's apparently this villain who may or may not have been the actual direct cause of the destruction of Krypton. Because we keep flashing back from the present to the past, where he's talking about Kryptonians are really arrogant, they're really powerful, and they might be a real threat to the rest of the universe. We should do something about it now! And all the usual kind of cosmic floating heads are telling him, no, that's probably not a good idea. Including the one of the Guardians from Green Lantern. And we're not told exactly what happens in this issue, but it's kind of leading into a direction. We get to see Brian Michael Bendis have a lot of fun with Superman. We're kind of seeing him investigate a series of arsons, and we're getting to meet a couple new characters. And of course we're hinting at something happening to Lois and his son, which I don't know. I guess that's going to be leading us into a mystery here. I'm a little iffy on that because something happening to Lois has kind of been done just a few times, and also with the son too. So I don't know where that's leading. I hope that's not a long time going. There's been a couple of female characters popped up, and I'm like, you're not gonna try and find a new romantic interest or anything, because it's not a good idea, because it's not something Superman would do. Go, well, wife and son are missing, time to fuck someone else. I doubt he would do that. I mean, he's not Guy Gardner, for God's sakes. The art by Reese is absolutely gorgeous. Loving every page of this. Bendis has a really wonderful ear for Superman. He plays him like a really decent, smart, funny guy who's not, I don't know, he's not a stiff like some other people like to write him, which I hate the way that's done. This is really good. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 Ram chips for this one. Pretty good start for this series. I'm curious to see where it goes, and I'm also curious to see where Bendis takes Superman. That's what I picked up this week. I was going to pick up Spider-Man 800, but I did not have $800 to pick up the issue, so I'm going to probably buy that next week, maybe do a review of that. And what did you guys get this week? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you buy what I bought? If so, leave me a comment below and we'll talk about it. Or I'll comment and stuff. You can follow me at Twitter at The Real Manos. You can follow my Facebook page, The Real Manos. I'm also on Tumblr, The Real Manos. You kind of get the sense of what I'm doing here. You can click the notification bell, and if you feel like you like this channel, you can help support it at Patreon, at Justin Cristelli. So I think that's it for now. Push the button, Lindsay.
I can't update nobody like me.